Alright, so we're going to write some exponential functions using sets of numbers here. Alright, the first thing we're going to find is our common ratio, which is basically just our b value. Alright, so what we need to look at is what are we multiplying to get to our next value. So from 2 to 4, what are we multiplying by?
2.
Alright, so we're multiplying by 2, and we're just going to keep multiplying by 2. So that's our common ratio, also known as our b value. Okay? So let's just go ahead and keep doing that. So to go from 2 to negative 4, means we're multiplying by what?
Negative 2.
Alright, so we're multiplying by negative 2. Alright, multiply by negative 2. Multiplying by negative 2. Because if you multiply negative 4 by negative 2, you're going to get negative 8. So our common ratio this time is negative 2. Alright, so this time it's a little different. We're going down, which means we're not dividing. We're just going to be multiplying by half. Alright, so multiply by 1/2. Multiply by 1/2. So our common ratio, or our b value, is 1/2. Alright, and now we have a negative involved. We're starting with the negative to go to a positive, so we know it's going to be a negative. And again, it's going to go down by it's going to be a negative 1/2. So we multiply by negative 1/2. Okay, and we continue to go down by, multiply by negative 1/2. So we have our common ratios. Okay, so I did all those at once. Now we'll go write the equations. All right, so it's, again, our equation will be in a, b, x format. Okay, so our a value is just our initial value, or our y-intercept. In this case, it'd be our initial value, our first value. So what was our first value in this set of numbers?
2.
Eric Blocker, your ride is here, Eric Blocker.
So our first one is 2, so that's our a value. Our common ratio was also 2, put it in parentheses, and raise it to the x, okay? Our initial value is here, also
2.
2, so we've got 2, with a common ratio of negative 2, and again, we finish with our exponent of x. All right, common ratio, or sorry, our initial value on this set of numbers
It's 10.
is 10, so we have 10 with a common ratio of 1/2, the x. And then our initial value here,
Negative 8.
that's just our first value that they give us. And our common ratio is negative 1/2.